My wife and I we usually have a hunch of if we think we're even in the running for an award or we don't have a chance at all. And I think we both going into tonight thought we had no chance for either of those awards. Maybe that was me selling myself short, but winning Song of the Year was very special because first and foremost I'm a songwriter, and I think that's the coolest award that I could be given as a songwriter. And male vocalist, I still don't know what to say fully. I'm still processing that one just because all the people in that category are people that I respect and look up to more than anybody else in the world. My next milestone is to be the best dad that I humanly can. I feel like all I do out here is anybody that has kids that's a touring musician, whether it's Dirks or Luke, or I talked to Hillary Scott today from Lady A, and I'm just trying to get as much advice as possible on how to be a dad that also plays 200 shows a year. You know, when I think about who taught me to sing in the first place, it was my dad, and still to this day I think my dad is one of the best songwriters, best performers that I've ever gotten to witness. And so being able to just kind of, you know, watch him write songs at 8 years old and go on the road with him at 9 years old and get to go sing in his encores on the road, I feel like Dad has been the main influence on me vocally and me as a songwriter and as a performer. And so I owe Dad a lot of credit for being here today. And you go on these tours and you're like, well, they're just the headliners. Like when I look at Brian and Tyler, I'm like, those guys are just headliners, and I've never looked at myself that way. And so going into this year, I begged my management. I was like, we can't do it. Like, let's do another year of middle slot. And they said, I think you should just do it. Because the biggest thing I'd ever put on sale in my whole life was like 3,500 tickets. And we were playing rooms that held 12,000 people. And we get to Baltimore one night, and it was the biggest show of the tour, and we sold 12,000 tickets in Baltimore. And I was just like, this is the most insane thing I've ever experienced in my life. So this whole year is just mind-boggling to me.